Hi, Joseph. Okay, it is evaluation day, and I have your watches here. This is your 6309 that you said you wore a good amount. I'm glad, by the way, you're back from your service in Afghanistan. I hope things are going well for you. The movement actually is a lot brighter than I expected. A lot brighter and a lot cleaner. Your lower mainspring arbor port's a little worn on this one, not terribly, but if you really love this watch, we might consider upgrading that lower end of the arbor port with a jewel, because that'll really make that wear proof. But look at the numbers, look at the adjustment. I mean, that's real decent. Look, no beat error. It's having a little trouble hearing, but the visual thing tells us what we need to know. I mean, look. You need service, but boy, that's a good place to start. That really is. Let's talk about your other watch. This other watch, this mid-size 6309 diver, this one's going to be a real challenge. It's had a lot of water inside. It's got plating loss here. It's had a lot of corrosion. Lower mainspring arbor port's also worn. I mean, I've got corrosion on the screw heads. Everything just looks stained, and it's just, the numbers are a mess. This watch is a real challenge. I can certainly do it. I would probably look for a better 6309 movement and just swap the movements rather than trying to service this one. When I see things like this kind of corrosion and the haziness on these plates, this stuff, that kind of damage is going to be all the way through the movement on everything. And I wouldn't recommend that we try to service this movement. It's probably would be easier and cheaper, because we're going to have to replace so many parts in this thing. Probably be cheaper simply to find a better 6309 movement and service that one. Yeah, there's going to be a charge for the movement, but I mean, in the end, you'll have a better product. But you need to think about cosmetics too, and how attached you are to this watch, because some of the stuff, like you said, a lot of the things that there are no replacements for a lot of the things, the cosmetic things in this watch, like the insert on this watch. Those inserts haven't existed for a really long time. The loom has turned black because it's had so much moisture inside. It's just a matter, I mean, look, I can do damn near anything. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to make that investment. But certain things like the insert, I can't make that any better. I can reloom the watch. We can certainly talk about replacing the movement. I can rebuild this case with all new seals. The crystal could be a challenge. These are hard crystals to find, actually. It's just a matter of how serious you are about bringing this one back. If you're serious, I can certainly do it. The one thing to think about is that the value of this watch will be servicing, rebuilding this watch, the value of this watch will be exceeded by 10 times. But I can certainly do it. This watch is pretty cool. Let's talk about one thing I did want to check about. Your crown definitely does not want to screw down, but your crown threads look okay. So let's try this. This is a new old stock crown, brand new, original genuine Seiko. Yeah, I think if I clear the threads, that should be, yeah, the threads are a little mashed down on there, but they're still present. I might be able to clear those and make that a little bit better. Okay, let's put that back together. Yeah, because your crown threads are also ruined. So you've got two things going on. Your crown tube threads are a little banged up, but your crown threads in your crown are junk. They're mostly gone. So we need to replace this crown with a new old stock crown, and I need to take some time and clear these threads for you, but I think I can do it. The rest of the watch is definitely a good place to start. It's a good project. Let's screw that down there. You'd be amazed how much better this would look after cleaning. Your loom is grayed out. It is what it is. It's original. I have replacement original handsets that have white loom that even glow a little bit. Then you get sort of a mismatch between the gray and the white, but it looks attractive when that happens. I like the gray dial loom. I don't like the gray hand loom, but that's me. Or you could have me reloom this handset. If it were me, If it were me, I would, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably replace the handset because I have them new old stock. And it looks pretty cool when that gets done. And then replace the crown, rebuild with a lower mainspring arbor port, jewel, and repair these crown threads. That's what I'd do. So then you just need to think about what you want me to do about this. I think that one's pretty straightforward. I'd leave the dial loom and I'd replace the handset, or alternatively have me reloom this handset. The NOS handset, it's kind of 6 1, half dozen the other. You tell me. But you need to decide what you want done with this. Okay, Joe, you let me know.